Good evening. This is Dwayne Lowry with the DPP Grain Desk, bringing you a Sunday night commentary on Sunday, October 2nd. I apologize for being a little late here tonight. Normally I try to have this out by the time the Sunday night trade opens. Travel commitments made that impossible for me today. It's currently 5:50. The pre-opening calls are some shade of weakness. There's a lot of things that we maybe could discuss tonight, Friday's report being one of them. But I think that maybe we need to try to put things in proper context here. Number one, let's talk about why are we here. The market has had a huge demise, not because of Friday's report, but because of a combination of events. Number one, we've had a weak global economic environment. Number two, we've had a global speculative commodity environment where speculators are exiting positions, not putting on new positions. We've had the U.S. dollar strengthen significantly against a basket of currencies. That has caused the very popular bearish dollar strategies, which were expressed through bullish commodity positions, long positions in a host of commodities. It's caused an unwinding of that. That's brought selling into a host of commodities. The crude oil market has declined. The gold has declined. Many things have declined that have forced a tone in the investment community where investors are seeking the exit door. Another thing is the late summer yield projections probably were, we don't know yet, but I was suspicious of it then and expressed so, but it became a race to see who could put out the lowest national yield estimate. In that environment, especially when it's being done because of dryness and not due to excessive moisture, our hybrids over the years have proven to withstand a lot of dryness, and many times under those types of stress, the final yields prove to be better than expected. I think that's what we're going to experience this year, and I think as we get closer to harvest and we get some harvest activity, we're beginning to see a better than expected theme out here. A lot of people over the last couple of weeks have downplayed that, suggested that it was false and the poor yields were yet to come. But I think as we get farther and farther along, which by no means are we a long ways into harvest, that idea that the yields are better than expected, that's gaining some traction. So that is combined with it as well. And the other thing is there's been no respect for downside risk throughout this entire marketing season, throughout the entire calendar year. And when all the Boy Scouts are on one side of the canoe and the canoe begins to tip, there isn't anything gradual about it, and that's kind of what we've experienced here during the last 30 days. In the last 5, 6, 7 days, the markets have had ample opportunity and decent setups to get some sort of technical recovery bounce. Every time we've gotten one of those, it's been during the night session and then it fails, or it's been early in the morning and then it fails. We haven't been able to generate anything that resembles a 2, 3, 4 day corrective move against this last month-long break. So it's been a very much of an onslaught of a decline. So that explains why I think we're here, and I don't think we should focus on Friday's reports as being why we're here. Now what's in front of us is the October production report that people are hoping, or had been hoping, that they would get a further decline in yield. Whether that happens or not, I guess we'll have to wait and see, but for the next several days we're going to experience a period of time where the trade begins to ponder and respect the idea that these yields might actually be up in the October report. So we've got to digest that as well. The liquidation process has certainly been quite thorough. Whether it's complete or not, I don't know, but there aren't too many longs that are going to be able to hang on through this break. So whether they're getting out tonight, got out Friday, or are hoping for some sort of a recovery bounce, they're going to get out. We're going to get the thing flushed out, and it's going to become clean rather quickly. Now the producer, if they made sales, they probably didn't make enough sales, and it never is enough once the market begins to turn. But the sales that have not been made, I don't anticipate producers are willing to make sales here. So right or wrong, the producers are looking for stories, they're expecting to store it, and beyond what they've already forward priced, I think we're going to see a lot of selling. So that may cause things to quickly slow down here in terms of the downtrend. The question is, are we able to get much of a corrective rally back? And if we get a corrective rally, is it just going to be a knee-jerk snapback rally driven by technical considerations, and then is that doomed to finding increasing selling interest from any remaining longs or any technicians looking to trade from the short side, or maybe some fundamentalists that have decided, you know what, the foundation's changed. We got a larger carry-in because of Friday's report, which implies that maybe rationing in the case of corn has been occurring for months more than what anybody expected, and maybe we got rising yields, and the combination is we've got a significantly less crucial situation than we thought we had, a month or 6 weeks ago. So either way you slice it, you're going to find selling here on rally, and any corrective bounce we get is going to face a lot of selling activity. As far as tonight is concerned, look for things to start lower, I assume, and selling opportunities for a producer at this point. He's going to have to wait a while before he gets another decent selling opportunity, and to make sales here now after such a sharp break, that doesn't seem very appealing to me. But in any hope or expectations of a dramatic, sustained price recovery occurring quickly, that's just probably not likely. For the DPP Grain Desk, this has been Dwayne Lowry. Thank you.